Today we're celebrating 2 million subscribers with these amazing and adorable lunchbox cakes. I thought it'd be really fun to make these. They're super trendy at the moment, and what better way to celebrate and thank you than to make gorgeous miniature cakes. I know you like cakes, school is starting, so boom, lunchbox cakes. Not that you would make these for school, but hey, I won't judge. I gotta say, these have to be the most aesthetically pleasing thing I've ever made. We're going to start out by making the cake, the sponge. It's a variation of my vanilla cake recipe. Shout out to all my OG subscribers who are familiar with that recipe. She's an oldie but a goodie, a goldie. It's amazing. You add the cream together, soften butter, oil, sugar, and vanilla just for about 30 seconds and add the eggs one at a time, or apparently all at once. Mix these just until combined, and if you're new to my channel, hello there, welcome. Make sure to subscribe and click that bell. I post new videos every week. Add the buttermilk and sifted dry ingredients, the usual flour, baking powder, and salt, and mix to combine. Do not overmix this batter. The general rule is this: as soon as you don't see any more pockets of flour, stop mixing. Please stop mixing. Give the bottom and sides of your bowl a good scrape, and let's talk containers. Now, I'm sure we all have like 6 small cute 4-inch cake pans that are so useful because once every 10 years you really get an urge to bake 4-inch cakes, right? Anybody? Anybody at all? No, I thought so. Get yourself a large baking tray. This is something we all have laying around. Grease it, line the bottom and sides of the cake pan with some parchment paper, and spread the batter as evenly as you can. The only downside about using a large tray is that you will have leftover cake scraps, which I have with coffee, so it's not really a downside for me. You're going to bake this large baby, in a preheated oven at 150 degrees Celsius or 300 Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes. The reason we bake it at such a low temperature is because we want to avoid as much as possible doming and browning. We want nice, light, fluffy lunchbox cakes. As usual, do the toothpick test. If it's clean, the cake is ready. You're going to let this cool completely, and in the meantime, we're going to make some cute decorations and sprinkles. You didn't think these were store-bought, did you? You deserve better than that. 2 million subscribers comes once in a lifetime, so yes, we have to celebrate properly. We're going to make some royal icing sprinkles. Now, I know some people don't feel comfortable using raw egg whites. Use pasteurized egg whites. They sell these in a carton, and they're safe to eat. If you want to mix the egg whites with some powdered sugar and lemon juice. The full recipe for everything will be, of course, in the description box and on my website. Now, royal icing is truly amazing. You can color your icing whichever color you want, and it hardens completely. So you can make amazing original sprinkles with it that you won't find in any store. That's the beauty and fun of making your own sprinkles. You can't find these anywhere else. Next time you buy a cake from a bakery and you think the price is a bit too high, this could be the reason why. Everything is made from scratch for you, yes, including the decorations and sprinkles. I personally think this is therapeutic though. There's just something so satisfying and relaxing about making these yourself. These do have to harden overnight, so just keep that in mind if you do want to make these yourself. Fast forward, your cake at this point should have cooled completely. Careful when you unmold it, you don't want to break it, obviously. Once you're ready to assemble everything, cut out your cakes. Do not cut out the cakes and just leave them hanging around because they will start to dry out. So cut them out only when ready to assemble your lunchbox cakes. By the way, the white stuff on the cutter is just cornstarch. It prevents the cake from sticking to the cookie cutter. And yes, you will have leftover cake, as mentioned before. Have that as a treat. Pop it in a Ziploc bag. Make cake pops. Make cake pops with it. There's just so many options. Now, my longtime subscribers know that this is my absolute favorite moment, frosting and bringing the cakes to life. There's just something so beautiful and satisfying about frosting cakes. I was able to find my turntable for this video. Yes, I had lost it. To be fair, I wasn't the one that put it away, okay? So do not touch my stuff, okay? I'm using buttercream as it's the easiest frosting to use for these mini cakes. Recipe will be in the description box, but you can use your favorite frosting. If you have small cake boards, use them, or it's gonna be a struggle with the parchment paper. I did manage though. Now, going back to the buttercream, I personally love it for these mini cakes because if you pop the cakes in the freezer just for about 5 minutes after the final coat, it will be easier to put the cakes in the lunchbox containers without smudging the frosting. Sweaty mama bear with her cubs has to be my favorite one. It's adorable and yellow. There's nothing to not like about the color yellow and cute bears, and you gotta love the cherry one. Super cute and girly. The rainbow one, not so cute. cute. It's the saddest rainbow I've ever seen. You know what's even more sad? Imagine gifting this to somebody, they'll get excited thinking, oh, it's a rainbow cake inside and it's vanilla. Still delicious though. Let me know which is your favorite in the comments below. I can't believe we're at 2 million subscribers. That is mind-blowing. Thank you so much for your endless support. It means the world to me. Thank you for allowing me to share my passion for baking with you. I'd love to see your recreations of these lunchbox cakes. Not only were these fun, but they're absolutely delicious. Here's the dad. Isn't he just so adorable? He's like the... No, the dad. This is so sad.